She knew that the regimental families, the wives and children, would be the last to embark, but even so, she drew in her breath sharply. The men had not yet marched off the parade ground. She could hear the throbbing of the drums in the distance, but the pipes were still silent, and the shouts told her that the calling of the roll was not yet completed. "India," her mother persisted, using the name her own father had given her, and which Duncan Campbell would never utter save in mockery. "Open the door, child, I must speak to you." "But they've not gone, ma'am, I dare not. He will be coming back, and—" "He is coming back, lass. He was taking his belt to me. I had to tell him where you were." There was shame in her mother's soft Highland voice. Pity and regret mingled in the admission, and hearing this, Jessica's dream of freedom faded. She stretched out her cramped legs and dragged herself to the door of the cupboard. She had placed a wedge against the back of it to prevent it from being opened from the outside, and for a moment she hesitated. But the wedge would withstand only a casual push. It would be no defence against Duncan Campbell's brute strength if he came in search of her. "All right, ma'am. Wait, if you please, I will open it." She offered no reproach, aware that her mother had not willingly betrayed her hiding place, and when the cupboard door swung open, she was thankful that she had not. Elspeth Campbell stood facing her, swaying a little, her youngest child, Flora, on her hip. She was very pale, her lips swollen, and a livid bruise disfigured the right side of her lovely oval face. She raised her free hand in an attempt to hide the bruise, but it was evident to Jessica that she had suffered a more than usually severe beating. And it had been on her account because she had run away. "Did he hurt you badly, ma'am?" she asked contritely. Her mother shrugged, evading the question. "I was thinking to spare you, lass. If you are coming with me now, we can walk down with the other women, and nothing need be said. They are all assembled below, waiting for the word, and I have left Janet with Mrs. McCrae. We can be joining them. He will not touch you whilst we are all together, and once we are on board the ship, you will be able to keep out of his way." Perhaps she would, Jessica thought, but it would not be easy. The ship would be crowded. The quarters for the 90 wives and 87 children the regiment was permitted to take with it would be spartan and lacking in places to hide. The empty barracks offered more scope. "I could run from here," she began. "Upstairs, perhaps." "He will search until he finds you, child," her mother put in wearily. "You know what he is like, and it is a matter of pride with him. He is determined to keep the family together, lest the officers think ill of him. And since Murdo ran away, he is more than ever determined that you shall not." 4-year-old Flora, tiring of their low-voiced conversation and her own exclusion from it, set up a plaintive wail. "Oh, quiet, Flora," Jessica begged. The little girl was Duncan Campbell's favourite. He spoiled and indulged her even more than his elder child, the pretty elfin Janet, and the sound of her weeping was calculated to bring him running, angry and reproving. "Stop crying." Flora ignored her pleas, as of late she was tending to do. "Ma'am," she sobbed, "can't we go to the ship now? Let Jessie stay if she wants to." "In a minute, baby," her mother soothed. She looked at her eldest daughter pityingly, taking in the signs of strain in Jessica's small, pinched and tired face, knowing and understanding her longing to escape. But she was barely 17. To abandon her, perhaps forever, as she was being compelled to abandon her runaway son, went painfully against the grain. Murdo was a boy, and boys were better able to look after themselves. He would find work. He was strong for his age and well grown, while Jessie, who did not eat enough, was neither. She knew Duncan had no love for Jessie, and certainly no compassion. He was a hard man, there was no denying that. A very different man from the handsome, happy-go-lucky young soldier she had first married, who had enticed her away from her Highland croft, and with whom she had voiced